Hello, I'm Dr. Doug Smith, the Director of Learning Spaces and Audiovisual Technologies. I apologize in advance for using my cell phone and the shaky video, but this is going to be the easiest way for me to show you the couple of things that I'd like to do. This summer we have gone through and installed webcams and other types of cameras and devices to support Zoom across all of our classrooms, we've been fielding a lot of questions about how will this technology work in a hybrid situation where I have students in the room with me and students attending class remotely through Zoom. So I'd like to take this opportunity to show you just a couple of things that we've been working with colleagues around the campus and make this video available to everybody. Hopefully it will help as we prepare for the fall. Let me start by changing my camera orientation. Be right back. Okay, so I've started a Zoom session and I have joined it from my laptop here in the room. So you see I'm showing you the instructor station screen with the small thumbnail of myself and from the webcam, and then in the larger view at the bottom is actually the output from my laptop, and you can tell that because I put a virtual backdrop behind my image there just so we can clearly see the difference between the two. I want to show you that as is designed, the projector is showing exactly what the computer is displaying. So that's what's showing in the room. However, our students that are remote are seeing just the opposite. And that's by default. So Zoom sets this up. So one of the very first things that you're going to want to do will be to reverse this by simply double-clicking your icon, your thumbnail image at the top. Now you can see me standing in front of the computer with the cell phone, and you can see in the small window my laptop image. And this would be, if you're in a class, you'd see your students' thumbnails at the top. But at this point now, the projected image is the same as what the remote students are seeing. So this is an important piece to remember, that we have to be cognizant when using the cameras, the webcam or the document camera, that we make sure that both the in-room and the remote students are getting the same experience. So I'm going to switch to the document camera, which in this room is called the L12W, using the controls inside of Zoom. There it is. Zoom it in a little bit. And you can see my to-do list. My remote students are seeing the to-do list, and the in-room students are seeing the to-do list. Now fortunately, this doesn't apply to screen sharing. So once I start to share screen, so here's a quick PowerPoint, you'll notice that the image changed so that my PowerPoint is being displayed. I see the thumbnails of the document camera still in place. I see the thumbnail of my laptop image. Here's what the remote students are saying. It's the same image. And of course, the projector is showing the same thing as the computer in the room. And it doesn't matter what content I'm showing. If I'm sharing content, so here's a web page, that part is exactly the same. So I hope that you find this helpful as a reminder that when we're doing the hybrid teaching, we need to be cognizant of what is showing on the projector versus what is showing on the remote screens. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us, LSABT or 438-7412.